think there were a lot of people in town too that found an opportunity to rally against hate. Even if they were not in the community of allies or in the LGBT community, there was this notion that it was only right to stand against them. And it was really beautiful to watch because you saw a lot of folks come together that maybe would not have come together otherwise in the city. As the sun sets tonight, you'll see lights and colors that are part of the Orlando skyline today that were not part of it before this happened. What started as a moment of celebration in our history became something more that's left a more permanent signature.
Yes.
So since then, there's been some interesting momentum. Some folks have followed either in the media or other circles about the foundation and the work that is born out of the efforts of so many. But tell us what's happening today with the foundation.
The foundation was something that I began knowing that the space had become sacred ground. I knew it could never reopen. I had been in there. I had felt it. I had bore witness to people arriving there at the site and knew that it could never be PathNorth nightclub again. I knew it was truly hallowed ground. I was not equipped to build a national memorial and museum. You know, I woke up one day and all of a sudden I went from soccer and lacrosse mom, business owner, to a leader of something that I was not prepared to lead. What I did know is to find the people who do. I may have been alone in the fact that a terrorist attack had never occurred to a private owner before, that there was really no one for me to call. Normally these shootings or any terrorist attack happened on federal properties or schools owned by municipalities, big companies, and so I did not have someone to pick up and go, what do I do? Who do I call? What do I do next? So I just went back to my old textbook teacher, what would I tell someone? And I would say, find the people who do. If there's someone they've done this before you, you're not the first one. And so I picked up the phone and called Oklahoma City. And I said, hi, my name is Barbara Poma, and I'm the owner of Pulse nightclub. Can I speak to Carrie Watkins? And they said, hold on. And so I did. And so I went to Oklahoma, I flew out there, and I met with her. And then I came home, I regrouped for a couple of weeks, and I called 9/11, and I had the exact same conversation there. And they said, come on up. And so they have really taken this foundation and me and our team under their wings. And so the foundation was born into this, what do we do next? How do we build a national memorial museum that will continue to tell this story long after I'm not here to tell anymore. I can't be everywhere. I will not live forever. I can't house the stories and the artifacts and the meaning forever, and we have the responsibility and the social responsibility to do so. Change won't happen if we can't document what happened here. And not just the shooting, but the response and the change that came afterwards. So that's where we have been focusing the last 2 years, is building this design and construction committee who has really worked diligently to launch our design competition. And so we are in the middle of that now. It's an international design competition modeled after Oklahoma City 9/11. And so we're working on that. We have actually also, I want to talk a little bit about our scholarships because it's something that was really important to me. It was really important to the families. The families had said to me, you know, I don't want my child's name to just be read on June 12th. And then next year we read it again. And then the next year we read them again. And they're just a name, you know, and I don't want them to just have a picture in a museum. You come and look at my child's picture and go, oh, they were good looking, they were young, you know. No, my child was a human being, and they had a light, and they had an aspiration, and they had goals. Some of them had children. And so I thought, okay, let's develop a scholarship for them, a true legacy scholarship. And so the families, 45 out of 49 have already said, I want my child's scholarship to be 4. And they got to pick that. And then Albier never got to become the nurse she wanted to become. So her mother says, it's Amanda Albier Scholarship for Nursing. So whoever earns that scholarship will learn about Amanda and will carry her story forward and will always be able to tell her children. And think of how many Amanda Albier nurses we're going to have in generations to come, just because we gave them a voice and we made them human and not just a name on a wall. So that was important to the families. It's important to me that their stories live on.